Hey, Mike Healy here, and I wanted to give you an amazing update about the data center things that I've been mentioning. You may or may not have seen them on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page, but the ability to actually get into data center investing and the fractionalized ownership of data centers, where you literally buy a data center, pretty much set it and forget it, and you get paid every single month, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the updates and everything like that. Now, what we're doing here is a company called CloudX. This project is called CloudX, okay? The data centers right here, they cost about $16,000. Now I know that sounds like a lot of money, but watch what I'm going to show you right now, okay? There is a lease to own option and so on, but I'm just talking full pricing. But I want you to look at this page right here. So right here on this page, this is the projected incomes. Now I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. But what happens is when you buy one, it takes about 3 to 4 months for it to completely load, and then as occupancy fills up on these data center units, you earn this potential revenue right here. And you can see within the first 12 months that it's nearly $4,000 a month paid out, and that is actually paying out for close to 5 years. So you buy one for this, right? 16.8 right here, right here in the bottom left, and it's potentially paying out this every single month. Now, the key here is this. The key was, could we get occupancy on these, okay? That's the biggest part I'm going to show you. Now, if you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about with these data centers, I think it would be up in this corner if I'm pointing correctly. I'll put a button here, or if you're watching this on Facebook, you might have to. I'll put it in the description or in the content, the copy area. But I have a presentation that I did on the data center, so you can see exactly the projection of what, or the project itself, how it works. I created a podcast on it and stuff like that. I'm going to show you that here in a second, just because of how good it is, the excitement that's going on. So I've got a podcast website as well as a podcast called the Cloud. It's called cloudinvestingpodcast.com. This is the website. You can go. You can watch kind of my intro video here, but you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and a few other things. But I would highly recommend you read some of the articles on here, like why investing in fractional ownership of data centers is such a great decision, okay? Now, what I want to tell you is if you watch the video, and I'll put it in the description, I'll put it somewhere around here. If you watch the full presentation, now let me get to the point, okay? The number one thing to make that money pay out is to have occupancy on the data centers, meaning people who are buying to have data storage. Okay, that's it. That's all it comes down to. There's a huge demand for it. We've already got centers in multiple places. We got them in the California. We got a new facility that just opened up in Atlanta. We now have a problem. That problem is, for your benefit, is we now have more demand than we even have data centers to take it. Okay, so we literally have that, and how that happened is this. I'm going to take you to this page right here. There is a new crypto project called Lemon. It is going to be on the L1 blockchain. It's an L1, which means it's going to be its own blockchain at the highest level. We're talking up there with like the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, and so on. And here's what they need. They need this big word in the middle right here, validators. Okay, now if you're not familiar with this, and this is going to make sense here in a second, on blockchain, everything has to be approved. The transactions on a blockchain are approved, regardless of what it is. Every buy, every sale, every purchase, blah, 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 is done through a validator. And people can actually buy validators and become a validator. What's happening is this project right here, Lemon, has just launched. It's launched, okay? It's launching. And they're now having people buy validators. People have decided to spend thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to become validators. But here's what they need. They need a place to host those validators and have that data. Take a wild guess where that data is going. It's going on the CloudX project that I am showing you right here. The CloudX project, we have tons of people that are in that ecosystem, the Lemon crypto project ecosystem, that have bought validators and are looking for an easy solution, a one-stop shop. And guess where they're going? They're going to our cloud storage. So what this ultimately means is this: if you purchase a data center for 16.8, literally we have thousands of people who are going to have validators. Like the minimum, they're going to have 5,000 validators. Right now, if they just have 200 or 300, it fills up all of the data centers that the data center units that you and I have purchased. Like they're just going to get filled, and it's going to be paying out what I'm showing you. Okay, again, this hypothetical, I'm not a financial advisor. And again, if you haven't watched the video that I did on the full presentation, got the link around here, it'll just take you straight to YouTube, as well as go to cloudinvestingpodcast.com and understand what I'm showing you. Okay, this is something so significant. And oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you about the fact that the company doing the cloud stuff is doing a DAO, DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, meaning you actually, when you purchase a data center, they're giving you a seat in that as a DAO seat owner, which gives you ownership of part of that company. Unbelievable. Okay, it's like decentralized on that. So this is exciting. I wanted to put it out here as quick as possible. I was trying to figure out how I could get this into helping you understand. To take a look, contact me, ask me questions. Don't pass over this. Okay, you know how hard it is for people to make that kind of money on a regular basis, let alone a passive part-time basis. We're talking 3 to 5 years, and we're going to keep bringing more of these things out, let alone if you buy more DAO centers or you buy more than one data center. I mean, it's insane. So anyhow, I know I'm pretty psyched and jacked up about this, but it just makes sense. Like, I can buy a data center and create a passive income stream for people needing to store their data, which is huge and everywhere. But I now have a solution. A massive company is pushing their data onto these because it's an easy thing. It's literally easy for them to become validators or use that hosting for the validators. So anyhow, get back with me. If you got any more questions, reach out. So hopefully I've made an impact on something that gets you thinking. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Thanks.